I've mentioned all this before. I think one of my first videos about the Jeff Epstein thing was back in 2016 or 17. Go back on my channel, you can see. You know, here's my best advice to you. If your name's on the Jeff Epstein list, just come forward. Just come clean. Instead of the continual blackmail that you suffer at the hands of the Russian government and whoever else is manipulating you because of your images being somewhere with some little girl or boy and you not wanting anybody to find out. So just in case anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, because I started out at that point, anybody and everybody who's watching this should know that Jeff Epstein was really good at extortion. He was really good at taking photos of politicians and bankers diddling little girls in his mansion and in his island and wherever. He got the goods on him. He got the photos and the videos or wherever, right? But what he was not good at was internet security. And that's where Julian Assange and WikiLeaks and some other people maybe hacked Jeff Epstein and stole a lot of those images and sold them to the Russians. This is why you see the Republicans acting the way they do and why Trump acts the way he does. They're all being subtly, quietly blackmailed because of this Jeff Epstein list, because their names appear on the list. Not just their names are on a list. It's not just that their names are on a list. Their images are somewhere with these girls, just like Prince Andrew with this poor girl who committed suicide recently, the Gouffre girl. I feel really bad for her. And but everybody has to understand that this case is not just about a list of names. It's about the videos and the photos behind the list, okay, that prove the list is real and why it's there. Jim Jordan, Lindsey Graham, Ted Cruz, Matt Gaetz. We don't know who's on this list, but we can certainly say that a lot of these Republicans who happen to be in some way or another some kind of weird sex offender are probably on that list too, and they're probably being blackmailed by the Russian government. This is why Donald Trump was so adamant about getting Julian Assange when he was the president the first time. You know, and Julian Assange hid it out in the Ecuadorian embassy in London, which is kind of funny because Ecuador is being controlled by the United States and its whole economy is dollarized. But, you know, the government can't control Ecuador to the point where it controls its embassy in London. That's pretty crazy. So quite a political battle, to tell you the truth. So I'll go back to this. Anybody who has any questions about why the Republicans are doing what they do, basically what they're doing is destroying the country. And it's because the Russian government and Vladimir Putin are blackmailing them to do that, because if they don't do these weird political things that hurt us, they will be outed, like Jim Jordan with little boys or something, and you know, and or the president of a big bank like J.P. Morgan, Jamie Dimon, is on Jeff Epstein's list. And I'm sure there's images of him with young women or boys. We don't know what his preference is. So, but we can say his name's on the list. And we can certainly say that a lot of these things are happening because these people's names are on that list. And they're being blackmailed by the Russian government. And maybe others. We don't know. Anyway, just an update about what this whole Jeff Epstein thing really means, what the implications are, the political actions that are being taken because of the blackmail behind the list and the images behind the list. Leopold Richard Bamberger Alavizo is reporting to you yet again about the Jeff Epstein case, which has yet to really be resolved, and 1,000 names yet to be revealed and maybe processed, those people processed. Oh, yeah, before I end, really, this is why it's important that the list come out. Because they represent sex offenders. And supposedly in our society, right, we have to follow these rules and laws about sex offenders, which is if a sex offender moves on your block, they have to be a registered sex offender, and they have to let everybody on the block know that they moved in so you can protect your child from them. So yes, we need to know the names of these people so we can keep them away. from others, children or otherwise, period. I mean, seriously. They are not exempt from these laws about publishing the names of sex offenders. Their names must be published. And until they are, justice has been denied.